Well, here at the Bearded Buck, we always say it's all about the gobbles and grunts. Well, this week we're putting a pause on the gobbles and grunts as Austin and I travel out west to hunt elk, mule deer, and antelope in the mountains of Utah. And I do believe this is going to be a trip of a lifetime.
What a start to the trip.
Man, it's good to be out here with you. I've been waiting 22 years to come out west with you.
Sounds like he's on our side of the canyon. He's coming right 300-400 yards up. He's looking right at them. Oh, he's going right towards them. Down in the field right there.
Ever since Austin was a little kid going out in the woods hunting with me, I've always dreamed of the day that we'd be able to go out west and hunt elk together. Well, with Austin graduating college earlier this year, I figured it was the perfect time to finally fulfill this dream. Last year it was Cud and I that went on an elk hunt in Idaho, and while Cud was able to fill his tag, I left empty-handed. Well, this year I'm determined to make sure that doesn't happen again. Austin and I both have elk tags, but I have an antelope tag and Austin has a mule deer tag. Well, like I said before, this is setting up to be the trip of a lifetime for us. But before we can head up into the mountains to chase after the elk and the mule deer, we're spending a couple days in Green River, Utah for me to try and fill my antelope tag.
Well, we're just spending a little bit of time down here, driving around, scouting these fields to see if there's something we want to try and chase tonight or tomorrow. We have 2 days to chase them. They seem to be hitting these fields where the pivots have been watering them, and the alfalfa looks like it's good and they're mowing it. Got a bunch out here now. We saw a couple on the backside. Try and pick out the best one and make a plan.
Well, we looked at this first evening as just a scouting mission with very low expectations of actually finding one that we thought we could put a stalk on, especially with this bad knee. But before we knew it, we had one spotted, and we decided with all the land that's out here, even if we screwed it up, there were plenty more to find. Can't kill them if you don't try, so that's exactly what we're going to do. While Austin stays back at the truck, I'm going to try and get closer for a better look. After getting a better look at this antelope, we decided he was a definite shooter. So we got back up and started to sneak in closer.
J-Rod, I thought you were going to sneak in on those antelope. You're not a ninja. Either those things love alfalfa about as much as I love a big Delmonico, or they do not feel threatened by your shooting at all. If that were me on the gun, those antelope would have been way up in the mountains already.
That's him there. See him? He's right there, going right, coming straight to us.
Good.
That's him staring back to the back, right? Yeah, that's him. You on him? Yeah. And he just keeps quartering towards me.
Just keeps moving.
You on him? Ooh. We just dropped him. Our first antelope in Utah, man. Wow, that was nerve-wracking. That's a long shot for a Pennsylvania boy, we're used to shooting flintlock muzzleloaders 50 yards. Wow, I was nervous on that. This is the first day in Utah. Our first night hunting. We've been out here just this one afternoon, probably in about 4 or 5 hours here. 250 yards. Man, it felt good.
We're live.
To catch all the crazy behind-the-scenes action from the Bearded Buck, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
Here comes us.
First day, huh?
5 hours in it. 5 hours into an 8-day hunt trip out here, man.
What a start to the trip.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
Did you see him go down?
Yeah.
I had the scope on 5 power the whole time I'm trying to watch it. I'm thinking, why can't I get in on him? Why does the shot not feel good? And I turned the scope up and it got easy. That's 1 tag punched out of 4, man. We got a lot of hunting ahead of us.
I know,
Let's go get our hands on him, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy, he's tall. He's heavy. Huh? Look at that. Oh. Oh yeah. He's got a good hook back here, man. Look at that.
Congratulations.
Oh man. First of 4 tags.
Oh heck yeah. Well, now we're heading up to the mountain tomorrow.
Man, it's good to be out here with you. I've been waiting 22 years to come out west with you. And we've just started an epic week.
Oh, that's for sure.
Well, Utah's off to a rocking start. I mean, killing an antelope within the first 5 hours of the trip, it just doesn't get much better than that. So we got my antelope loaded up in the truck, and then we headed off to the hotel for our last good night of sleep before heading up in the mountains to chase after some elk. Getting to it, huh? Getting to the cliffs.
They're looking like elk country now, though.
My legs aching just thinking about it.
Look how far you can see it. Look at that mountain.
They only ever do this once, man. Take it in. This is insane.
Well, we arrived at camp here in Utah in the absolute middle of nowhere.
Millions of acres. Look at this. This is insane.
Let's see for every direction.
Okay. Just unload right here.
How long are you all planning on staying out there? I could be gone for 3 weeks with 1 backpack.
Diet Dr. Pepper. 1 trip without me and your packing soda?
They're ready.
I knew that was gonna happen.
My bad.
I feel like you pull one out, everything's just gonna fall.
Like Jenga.
Yeah. We got all unpacked and settled into camp, and even though we have a week up here in the mountains, we're not wasting any time. We're heading straight out that evening to try to locate some bulls, so we have a good idea of where to head in the morning.
Well, the muzzleloader season starts tomorrow. We're out here tonight looking at these deep canyons where these bulls and cows are down in, and they come out in the evenings to feed. We just got here about 5 minutes ago, and we already have a couple located. Saw a really good bull pushing some cows up through this canyon, and he just spotted another one. We're gonna see what he is. He's got his head in the oak brush over there. Not giving us a great look at him, but looks really good to me. That's enough to get you excited for a first night. Not gonna sleep tonight, that's for sure. Got two bulls looking in over here. Don't know where they'll be in the morning for sure, but it's pretty cool.
So we located a pretty good bull here tonight, and I think Austin and I are both going to try and
He looks
surround
real
us,
big.
surround us tomorrow. Maybe one of us get a crack at him.
He looks super wide. Oh my.
If he stays in the bottom, I'm not.
Well,
mobile.
it should
You
be on
drop
those
down.
tops in the morning. We surround them.
Can
and
you see
what
that
happens.
left side?
Yeah, I
You
saw
can,
it
there's
there.
definitely
Does it
something
look like-
funky on
Yeah.
that left side. He's a double beam or something's real
Or a
long.
great big old third.
Yeah. This segment is brought to you by Vortex Optics. Vortex, the force of optics.
where we saw these bulls last night. And Austin is another mile on the other side of us. Not sure where these are this morning, but we're gonna get down here and get set up, see if we can't locate them. So I'm just gonna wait him out. He's getting more fired up about a minute down there. So we hear 2 or 3 different bulls. Oh yeah, on our side. Sounds like he's on our side of the canyon. Maybe a couple hundred, 300-400 yards up here.
After what seemed like forever, the bulls finally started sounding off. We were able to spot Austin on the opposite side of the canyon, and the bull was on our side. So while Austin sat back and watched, we started to move in on this bull. The other guys were able to catch a glimpse of the second bull, and it was the wide one from last night. However, with no way of communicating with each other, we had no idea what we were moving in on. It just sounded like a mature bull. So with 500 yards to cover in a short amount of time and a gimp leg, it's time to try and get our first bull of the trip.
Yeah, they're gonna be right on top of that bull here in a second. Yeah, you see one. What's that? He turned back up toward them. They are, and he's right there. He's getting top out. He's looking right at them. That's him right there. He's standing right there. They can see him. Oh, he's going right towards him. He's right here. Yeah. He's seen him.
Your dad seen him too. He had his gun on him.
That was close. First day, and we were, I don't know, 20 yards away from this bull here. He's freaky. He's old. He's on a downhill slide. And we decided it's first day. I think we can do better, so we let him go. That was awesome.
Well, we finally got a good look at the bull we spotted last night, and unfortunately, he just wasn't quite the bull we were looking for. After we decided to pass that bull, I quickly began to question if it was the right call, because after that encounter, we were struggling to locate another bull. The rest of that day went on without another encounter, and the next day we only saw a younger bull 600 yards off. When the third day of the trip came about, we headed off to another piece of land for a change. And well, we got changed.
This is not the way we wanted to start off this morning's hunt. We're about half an hour from where we need to be, and we know the elk are at, and we got a flat tire, so we gotta hurry.
Well, hey, would you look at that? Tire trouble, and for once, it's not us.
always something, huh?
All right,
Backed out.
it's done. Thanks for that fist bump. We got that tire chains got up here just in time. We pulled into where we wanted to walk from. We hear bulls bugling down in the air, so we gotta cover about 1.5 miles. Get down below here. We gotta move. There's some brush. I shoot right through the brush. Yeah. You think I'll be all right? Yeah. How long do you think you'd sit there like that? Oh, man. You ready, Mike? You ready, Josh? First buzzing on her bald. What's wrong? Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna have a chance with this leg. I can see his branch coming up out of there. Branch sitting there. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh man. We did it, man. Well, I'm always grateful for any animal I have the fortune to harvest, but I'm especially grateful for this animal and this trip, which I didn't think was even going to be possible 8 or 9 weeks ago with the leg injury that I had. Coming out here to Utah with Austin has been a dream of mine for a long time, and to have an opportunity that I had here today, I didn't think it was going to happen. We're in about, I think we're on day 3 of the trip, and Austin's still out chasing the elk right now. He's got a mule deer tag yet, so we're going to get this cleaned up, get it back to camp, and get out to help him.
Well, it's been a great couple of days for me out here in Utah. Antelope tag punched, elk tag punched. Time to sit back, relax, see if Austin can get it done.
What is that poking up in the middle of your belly?
It's a horn.
Sit back, relax. Wait to see if the boy can produce.
How long you? How long you?